Hello again, YouTube people. I was looking at the comments on one of my videos. Well, the comment. Because I'm not at all famous. Nobody knows me. I don't care. This one person suggested that, or not suggested, but asked me what my, scariest experience was. Ever. And I was like, I'll make a video on that real quick. I guess this is a video respawn. I don't know. Whatever. Hope you enjoy. Well, shoot, you're going to have to give me 1 second. I'll have to think of that. Wow. Oh, I've got a bunch. I'll just go through top 3. Number 3. My number 3 most scariest experience would have to be when I was walking around town, my old town, back in Alabama. It was around midnight. My mother, my grandmother, 2 people I live with, didn't know I was walking around. Told me not to go outside past 10. I was being a rebel. Was walking around. It's a normal night. Had my iPod on me. Some sneakers, a hoodie, that's it. Then, all the power in town decided to go off. Because it was a small town, power outages happened. Some asshole drunk hit a pole, whatever. Everything was pitch black. I could only see the moon. Moonlight was the only thing guiding me. A couple cars went by now and then. I was walking on the, main road in town. Then I heard the scariest fucking noise in the world. It sounded like a blood curdling. I don't know words. Sorry, people. Just a really scary, howl off in the distance. Now, this is when I was 13. 4 years ago. I was pretty scared. Of course, I believed in werewolves and all this other shit because my best friend Dakota kind of got me into that. Got me thinking that. Impressionable, man. What can you say? Gullible, whatever the word. I thought it was some kind of crazy fucking monster straight out of hell. I didn't want to run because I've seen a lot of movies. You run, some bitch chases after you, kills you, eats you, probably rapes you. No, they don't show that part in the movie. Reverse bestiality. I slowly turned around, waited for a noise, anything. My fat ass, I hauled ass, man. I tell you, I hauled ass straight home. Ran inside, shut the door behind me, locked it, went in my room, got my BB gun, cocked that sumbitch up good, slammed the door shut, closed the curtains, pointed it at the door all night long. This is October 29th. A couple days before Halloween. So yeah, I was a little freaked out too. Sorry, I forgot to add that in the beginning. Didn't think of it relevant, but Number 2. Wow, I got a picture now. I was at a friend of the family's house. Family friend's house, whatever. They were kind enough to let me swim in their swimming pool. Because, I didn't own one. Still don't. Poor as a motherfucker. It was about 6, 7 o'clock at night. My grandmother was getting ready to get in the car, take us home. Me and her were the only ones there because they had the family friend, the friends of the family, whatever. They were gone for the night or the week. I don't know. They said we'd come by use pool whenever. It was getting pretty dark, and this is out in the country. Out there in them sticks, man. It was out there. And it was getting so dark, like, I was scared shitless. Like, it was so dark and quiet, like, you couldn't tell if there was, like, Land of the Dead going on. If you ever seen that movie by George Romero, it's pretty cool, you know, you see all the zombies walking around at night, it's crazy. Or, you know, fucking Jeepers Creepers, or some Night of the Werewolf type deal, I don't know. But that was pretty scary for me because, and this is when I was 15, 2 years had skipped up. Because, honestly, things like that, like places like that are just so hauntingly, you know, scary. Like, it's so, you just want to sit there and soak in the moment, but at the same time, you want to haul ass back to the truck, grab a shotgun, and just make sure you get home safely. I don't know, man. I wanted, the inside of me, I was, in my gut, I wanted to run out of that pool, grab my towel, grab my iPod, grab my shoes, and run as fast as I can back to the truck. I calmly got out, got back in the truck, nearly pissed myself. I was thinking, wow, I escaped that shit. I don't know what I escaped, but I escaped it, because honestly, I felt like something was fucking watching me that whole time, too. Like, just something off in the distance. Like, imagine something so evil and fiendish. Big eyes, teeth, all hunched over, going... You know, something fucking disturbing like that. Yeah. Number 1. That's a tough one, too. I'm going to have to say number 2 is my number 1, so... Skipping back. Number 2. Actual number 2. Okay, I already got punished for this. I'm about to say, I haven't gotten caught with this. I broke into my school one time. Or breaking and entering, whatever. Door was unlocked. I walked in. Now, I don't know if any of you have seen your school at the middle of the night. Empty. Dark. It's an old building. It's scary as shit. And of course, when I first got to that school, all I heard were ghost stories, people died here, whatever. And I know it's all bullshit, because, you know, nobody ever told me shit about that. I got in there, I was walking around, I wasn't trying to steal nothing, wasn't taking nothing, just want to go in, you know? Curiosity. I was in there, I was walking down the long hallways with the lockers on the left-hand side of me, some windows on the right, moonlight coming in. It was scary. And again, I felt like something was following me, watching me. Not something fiendish and evil with the fangs in the eyes, but, you know, something simple, something, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that, because I'm not crazy, I don't believe in ghosts and all this shit, but I honestly felt something breathing down my neck. Not literally breathing, but, you know, there. I got to the main office, and then I turned around and took a left to the elementary hallway. I was gonna walk down it just for the hell of it. And I looked down there. It was pitch black. Like, if you ever see the YouTubes, like when you're watching a YouTube video and you don't want it to play automatically when you pull it up and you press pause before it even starts and it's just a black screen. Imagine that, but 10 times darker, and it being very silent, not hearing anything at all. Like, not from the video itself, but, you know, like in general, like the only thing you can hear is your heartbeat. And it sounds like somebody going, not fapping, but, you know, just beating noise. I honest to God. I'm atheist, wait. Honest to Neosporin. There is something at the end of that hallway. I don't know if it was just, you know, the irrational part of my mind, the innermost, deepest fears of my mind, you know, creating something not there. I'm not a psychologist. I'm in a psychology class, doing pretty good. I got a 100 in it so far, but, you know, I don't know if it was my mind playing tricks on me, but I really felt there's something down there, and I was pretty scared. I wanted to haul ass out of there. But based on what I've seen, movies, video games, scary shit, never run in a situation like that. I didn't want to take the chance. Really didn't. I tiptoed the fuck out of there. I hauled tiptoe ass. Yeah. And of course, those are just the top 3 scariest fucking shit in my mind. Kind of. You may not think it's scary, but, you know, you're not me. I'm one of a kind, bitch.